Hello, welcome to Bluebell Storytime Online. I'm Miss Mandy from the BBCML Library in Sylacauga. Today, my stories are about our healthcare heroes. I want to really thank them. During this pandemic, they are putting their lives on the line. They're working extra hard to help those that are sick to get well and to keep the rest of us from getting sick. So we really appreciate everything they do. So this is a thank you to you. The first book is People Who Help Keep Me Healthy. It's by Janet Preus and it's published by Cantrell Learning. I want to thank them for allowing me to share it with you. And Charlotte Cook and Dan Crisp have done the pictures. They're the illustrators. It's no fun being sick, and having a toothache hurts. It's a good thing that there are people who can help you feel better. Are you ready to meet the people who help you stay healthy? Doctors and dentists, nurses, hygienists help me be healthy. I didn't eat my breakfast. I really don't feel good. Mom takes me to the clinic. I was pretty sure she would. The nurse wants to see how big my tonsils are. She feels behind my ears and then takes a stick out of a jar. I have to say ah with that stick on my tongue. I'm kind of glad when she's all done. It's a good thing there are nurses to help me get healthy. It's a good thing there are nurses to help me get well. The doctor knows why I'm sick and why I'm moving slow. She tells me, take your medicine, then back to bed I go. It's a good thing there are doctors to help me get healthy. It's a good thing there are doctors to help me get well. You should see the dentist, especially when you're small. I go twice a year, in the spring and in the fall. The hygienist checks my gums and teeth. I think it's kind of fun. I get a brand new toothbrush when the cleaning's done. It's a good thing there are hygienists to help me stay healthy. It's a good thing there are hygienists to help me stay well. I was a little worried when the dentist saw my tooth. Oh my, she said, how can you eat? It's so very loose. Then suddenly my baby tooth was sitting on a tray. Here's your tooth, she said, and all my worries went away. It happened so fast, I can't even tell you how, but I feel much better and I like my smile now. It's a good thing there are dentists to help me stay healthy. It's a good thing there are dentists to help me stay well. It's a good thing there are people to help me stay healthy. It's a good thing there are people to help me stay well. I'm happy, healthy, well. Thank you, doctors and dentists, nurses, hygienists, for helping me be healthy. All right, I want us to sing a song now about a bandage. Now, I just printed one and cut it out. You can make one or use a real bandage. We're going to sing a song with this, okay? Put a bandage on my elbow, put a bandage on my elbow. Oh, please take good care of me. Put a bandage on my elbow. Now you can choose somewhere else, maybe your head. Put a bandage on my head, put a bandage on my head. Oh, please take good care of me. Put a bandage on my head. Put a bandage on my ear. Put a bandage on my ear. Oh, please take good care of me. Put a bandage on my ear. Put a bandage on my wrist. Put a bandage on my wrist. Oh, please take good care of me. Put a bandage on my wrist. Put a bandage on my shoulder. Put a bandage on my shoulder. Oh, please take good care of me. Put a bandage on my shoulder. You can sing several more verses just putting it various places on your body. And parents, this is a good way to teach a very young one the parts of the body with something fun to do. All right? Thank you. All right, the next book I want to read is Froggy Goes to the Doctor. I want to thank the author, Jonathan London, the illustrator, Frank Rimkowicz, and the publisher, the Penguin Group, for allowing me to share this book with you. All right, I love Froggy books. I think you'll enjoy this one. Froggy woke up. Hooray, he thought, no school today. It's my checkup day. I can get up late. But wait. What if the doctor wants to give me a shot? Froggy, called his mother. What? It's time to get up, dear. I don't want to get up, said Froggy. It's time for your checkup, said his mother. Now. Froggy crawled out of bed and flopped into the kitchen. Flop, flop, flop. "It's time to see Dr. Mugwort," said his mother. Dr. Mugwort was the wife of Froggy's principal, Mr. Mugwort. "I don't want to see Dr. Mugwort," groaned Froggy. "I feel fine, see?" Froggy hopped under the table and tried to make a muscle. "It's just a checkup," said Froggy's mother. "Now go get dressed and don't forget to brush and put on clean underwear." So Froggy hopped back to his room to get dressed. Flop, flop, flop. At the doctor's office, they had to sit a long time in the waiting room. Froggy was worried. What if I need a shot? Then in came Froggalina with her mother. "Hi, Froggy," said Froggalina. She bounced down right beside him. Froggy scooted away. Froggalina scooted closer. Froggy scooted away and fell off the bench. Bonk. "Froggy," said his mother. "What?" "Sit up, dear, and please sit still." But it was hard to sit still. He made a paper airplane and threw it in the air. Swish! Just as Dr. Mugwort stepped into the room. It circled once, it circled twice, then it hit her smack in the eye. Zow! "Oops," said Froggy. "Follow me," said Dr. Mugwort. She was not a happy doctor. She told Froggy to step on the scale, measured how tall he was, then led him and his mother into a room and said, "Take off all your clothes, Froggy, except for your underwear, and put on this paper gown." The doctor closed the door behind her. Froggy took off his shoes, pulled off his socks, unbuttoned his shirt, unzipped his pants, and looked down. "Oops," cried Froggy. "Mom, I forgot my underwear." Froggy's mother laughed. Then she cut holes in a paper pillowcase and made a pair of underpants held together with safety pins. "But Mom," whined Froggy, "they look like diapers." He quickly pulled on his paper gown. Zip! Dr. Mugwort came back in. She took his temperature, felt his tummy. "Oh, that tickles," giggled Froggy, and looked in his eyes with a light. "Please don't cross your eyes, Froggy." She didn't look in his ears. Froggy didn't have any ears. Then she looked in his mouth and said, "Say ah." "Ah." "Oh, Dr. Mugwort," and almost fell on the floor. "Your breath smells like dead flies." "Oops," said Froggy. "I guess I forgot to brush." She stood up and rubbed her stethoscope. "Now this may feel cold," she said, and pressed it against his back. "Yikes!" yelled Froggy. He grabbed the stethoscope and shouted into it, "It's freezing!" Again, Dr. Mugwort almost fell on the floor. Then she said, "Now, Froggy, let's check your reflexes." She tapped his knee with a little rubber hammer. Nothing. She tapped it a little harder. Bonk! And up flew his foot right into her chin. Clack! This time Dr. Mugwort did fall on the floor. "Oops," cried Froggy, looking more red in the face than green. Dr. Mugwort stood up and glared at him. "Time for your shot, Froggy," she said. "Just kidding." Then she gave him a gold star and a lollipop and said, "You're a very healthy frog," and smiled. "See, Mom," said Froggy, "I told you I was fine." Froggy stuck the gold star on his forehead and the lollipop in his mouth. He got dressed, zip, zoop, zup, zut, 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 then leapfrogged with his mother, flop, 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 all the way to the exit. "Hey, Mom," said Froggy, "that was fun. Let's come back to see Dr. Mugwort real soon." "Not too soon," said Dr. Mugwort, waving goodbye. All right, well, I hope you don't act like Froggy when you go get a checkup. But we do want to thank again all our healthcare heroes for taking care of us during this pandemic, the extra work they're doing. They're working very hard. So thank you very much. And thank you for joining me for Storytime.